Yes, power, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back after we were stopped so much last week for our Thanksgiving. We will resume I think this is the last presentation for the healthcare tax credit. Okay, I am so happy to be back again and giving you so much knowledge with our expert, with our guest speaker for today. But before anything else, are you guys ready? All right, so you have to be enrolled with this insurance. There's a deadline, but before anything, I would like to encourage each one of you to stay tuned. This is only less than 30 minutes presentation, and we will be done today. By the way, my company, and I am Christopher Waikoko. I'm the CEO, and I'm the founder of our company. Waiko Tax is an all-year-round, all-in-one tax payroll bookkeeping service solution. This is our performance report as of July. We processed more than 7.5 million tax refund. After holiday season, it's going to be tax season, especially for the PPP loan forgiveness program. That's what we do. Please check us out if you have more questions about this loan. Thank you for all the referrals, guys. For the past years or months, we've been not just surviving but thriving. If you are tired of doing it yourself, we are giving 20% off for your year-end bookkeeping for this 2020 if you will file your tax, 20% on your tax filing if you will do our service for the tax and year-end bookkeeping for your company. The webinar agenda, like what I've said, this will last 30 minutes. Participants are encouraged to type questions. This session is being recorded and you can watch replay on our YouTube channel, Waiko Tax. The PDF copies on our website, Tax and Bookkeeping Checklist. If you would like to join the group, we also have, this is for the EIDL PPP group. Find us here on our Waiko Tax page. You will see there's a private group. It's an exclusive group of business owners. Any topics or comment suggestions that you want us to do for upcoming webinars, feel free to reach us on 956-425-WICO. That's 956-425-9926. Disclaimer, this material has been prepared for informational purposes only. It is not intended to provide and should not be relied on for tax, legal, or accounting advice. Examples and other materials in this webinar are only for illustrative purpose and should not be relied upon for technical answers. Waiko Tax is an outsourced tax, payroll, and bookkeeping company, and we are not associated with any institutions on this presentation and is a private business providing resources for small businesses. Get ready to apply for the 2021 coverage. I will introduce our speaker today. He's my financial advisor to my company and also to my personal finances. He's been with this industry for more than years. He's the expert. He is an Affordable Care Act certified health insurance agent and also a retirement planner, name it. He has it in terms of your retirement. We've been building a relationship for so many years now, and I can guarantee you guys that he's the expert on this matter. So let us all welcome no other than Mr. Lee Guerra. Mr. Lee, take it away.
Good morning, everyone. How is everyone this morning on this beautiful fall December 3rd morning? It's nice and crisp. We only have 12 days to enroll in your health insurance. After December 15th, you will not be able to enroll unless you have a special enrollment period or a special enrollment occasion enrolled in health insurance. So this morning I'm going to be talking about the advanced premium tax credit with the Affordable Care Act. Well, some of you may ask, what is the health insurance marketplace and how does that relate to my health care, or how do I get qualified health insurance? The federal government has a program called the Health Insurance Marketplace, and that is where you go and you shop, that's where you go to try to get assistance in paying for affordable health care. So the marketplace is something called the exchange, so people refer to it as the exchange, and it's to help subsidize and reduce your cost of your premiums. So do I have to get health insurance through the marketplace? During the open enrollment period, no, you do not. A lot of health insurance providers have their own direct link through for you to sign up. However, in order for you to get assistance, you must apply through the health insurance marketplace to see if you qualify for assistance. Some people are still asking, well, if I don't get health insurance, am I required to pay a penalty? Well, that was called the shared personal responsibility. And when the Trump administration started, they went ahead and eliminated this responsibility. So there's no longer a penalty for you not having health insurance. So just, some states, though, do have their individual mandate. So in the state of Texas, you do not have to purchase it, and you will not have a penalty when you file your taxes. Now, if you didn't have it when it first rolled out, there might still be some fees that are due on your taxes if you didn't initially enroll when it was required. Okay, well, let me talk about the advanced premium tax credit, how it works. It's a tax credit that will help lower your monthly insurance payments. You can enroll through the marketplace, and some insurance providers can assist you with that as well. The tax credit is based on the income estimates of your household information you put in your marketplace application. That helps determine how much assistance, if any, you will get to help reduce your health insurance payment. The estimate falls between 100 and 400% of the federal poverty level and household size for you to qualify for a tax credit. So again, and basically the way it works, the federal government has set an income level and how it relates to the amount of people that are on your taxes. And if it falls below a certain range, then you will qualify for assistance. You can use some of the credit. So in other words, because what it does, it takes your projected annual income for the upcoming year. And, people that are on salary that have a fixed income coming in every month, that's usually not a problem. But if you're like on commission or you receive bonuses, that will affect your income. So some people choose not to use the entire credit every month. So you can adjust as to how much credit you use to pay your premium, and then settle up at the end of the year when you do your taxes. This is a 2020 household income minimum to be able to afford to get assistance. So I'm going to use just a couple just to kind of give you an example how it works. And I'm going to talk in depth here in a few minutes about what kind of income is included. Well, if you're single and you have no dependents, the minimum is $12,000. This is from 2020. So for 2021 is $2,800 is the minimum that you need to make in a year in order to qualify for assistance. So when it talks about income, so this would be called earned income or any kind of other income that is taxable. So if you have an IRA, excuse me, and you choose to take a withdrawal during that same income year, you will have to include that in your income when it calculates your total assistance. So for one person, you need about $12,800. In our area, probably say a family of four, which would be the spouse and both spouses, and then say they have two children. The minimum income is $26,000. This was 2020. So $26,000 a year in order for you to qualify for assistance. And there's also a cap. So meaning, there's assistance between say 26,000, I believe it's like 42,000. If you fall within that range, then you do get some assistance. Now, the more income, the less assistance they will assist you with reducing your payment. But there's another program called a shop. This is for small business. But before I go into that, I'm going to talk a little bit about how the taxes work and how we work with WICA Tax to make sure that you have the correct income you're placed in your marketplace. The federal marketplace will send you a 1099-A that needs to be processed with your tax return to make sure that your income is matched up with what you put on your application. So it's very important that when you're talking to a certified ACA health insurance agent, that you calculate the correct income, because if you don't, when you sit down and you do your taxes with Chris, then you may owe additional income tax because you didn't calculate the projected income correctly. But we're here to assist you with that. This program is for qualified health insurance. And you might say, well, what is qualified health insurance? The qualified health insurance must meet the 10 essential health benefits. And that includes like an annual physical with no cost, certain preventive procedures that you must perform that are at no charge to stay healthy. And they're all part of the ACA. If you work and your employer offers you qualified health insurance, then you cannot shop on the health insurance marketplace and get assistance. I've had a lot of questions since it first started back in November, where they're saying, well, my health insurance at work is very expensive. Can I shop on the health insurance marketplace? Well, you won't get assistance if you do, because the employer, if they have a group health insurance plan, they're required to pay at least 50% of the employees' premiums in order for them to deem it a group health insurance, a group qualified health insurance plan. So with that, I'm going to go into a program called SHOP. So if you do have a small business and you want to provide health insurance for your employees, there is a program through the marketplace that will allow you to do that. And that is called Small Business Health Options Program. And this health insurance is for employees, for businesses for profit or nonprofit. And there are 4 requirements you must meet in order to fall into the SHOP program. Okay, the SHOP program, you must have at least 1 full-time equivalent employee other than the owner, spouse, and their family. So you can have as few as 2 people if you're the owner and you have an employee. You can apply through the SHOP. But remember, you have to pay a portion of the employee's premium. And of course, Chris can help you with that as far as how that can be a part of your business expense with the program. The other qualification is that say you have 10 employees, but 3 of them get their health insurance through their spouse, then they are not counted, so that won't be counted against you. And the full-time employees must average at least 30 hours per week, and that would be excluding seasonal or part-time employees. You must have at least 70% enrollment. So 7 out of 10 of your employees must enroll in the program in order for it to work. And there is a calculator on the health insurance marketplace that will allow you to calculate to see if you're qualified. So again, what's nice about the health insurance marketplace during the open enrollment period, that there is a period between November 15th and December 15th that the minimum participation does not have to be met. So if you need further assistance in reference to the SHOP, I'll be glad to assist you with that. And then the last requirement is that you must have an office where you're providing the health insurance, and that includes if you have shops or businesses in other states. So as you can see on the screen, if you need further assistance, you can get it through HealthCare.gov /small business /employers. So with that, Chris, I'm going to kind of turn it over to you to see if there's any questions that I can assist you, or if you yourself have questions that maybe came across that I was not able to see.
There you go. That's your contact information. Thank you, Mr. Lee. While you are doing this presentation, by the way, guys, he's available right now. That's his contact information. Feel free to reach out through the email or even through his number. Mr. Lee, when is the deadline again of doing this?
Yes, December 15th is the is the deadline. You must enroll by December 15th. If you don't, then you will not be able to get qualified health insurance with or without assistance until next year,
Okay.
2022.
What's going to happen for them to qualify if they miss the deadline? What are the requirements or eligibility for them
Okay, well,
to enroll late?
that's a very good question. There's a thing that the federal marketplace called special enrollment period. And basically what it is say you didn't enroll because you were with your spouses, with your
Mr. Lee,
spouses. Yes.
hold on. I'm sorry. Can you put your camera a little lower because
Uh,
we don't see your we only see half of your there. Okay, a little high. There. Okay, good.
I'm like
All
a
right.
Jedi, right?
Jedi, you go back. You're good. Go ahead.
Okay, so as I was explaining, there is a special enrollment period you can apply if you have a qualifying event. What does that mean? So say you were enrolled with your spouse, and say he no longer works there, and he got a new job, and the new employer does not offer qualified health insurance, then it opens up a 60-day window. That's very important. If you do not enroll within 60 days from the last day you had qualifying health coverage, you will be able to enroll. The other thing is, say you are enrolled in the marketplace and then you have a child. Okay, so that'll open a window also to make sure that you enroll your child in the marketplace. So that opens up another 60-day window. So that's just only two examples. There are multiple other examples on how you can enroll, but those are the two most frequently used open enrollment periods.
How about the change of status from single to married? Are those also the eligibility?
When it comes to getting assistance, yes. Under the application process, it asks you what is your filing status. So if your filing status is single with dependent, then you can get assistance. If you file married filing separate, it does not give you the assistance. You have to, if you're married, you have to be married filing joint. And if you have dependents, then you list the number of dependents. So the number of dependents is important because the more members of the household, the more the marketplace helps you with the assistance, because they say there's more income that's needed to survive. So we're going to lower the price of health insurance in order for it to become affordable. And the way the marketplace or the federal government deems it affordable is that they're trying to get it to about 9.74% of your gross income for your monthly premium. Now, of course, there's different plans. You can buy some that have better benefits. Of course, that's the premium's going to go up. But the basic plan, the government tries to give you assistance towards no more than about 9.7% of your household income.
Mm-hmm. With this COVID-19 situation, do you think there's also an eligibility? Let's say the applicant got sick during the enrollment period. Is there anything like that as a provision for extension or eligibility?
Well, I was, when this whole COVID pandemic broke, I've been certified every year since 2014. And under previous administrations, when there was something, I believe, under the H1N1, the marketplace opened up they opened up the window so people that didn't have it could qualify. But when this happened, so I was waiting for the marketplace to open under a special enrollment period for people that didn't have it. That way they could get the coverage, but that didn't happen. So no, so if you now they did either the county or the state, depending on where you live, they did have the COVID testing that was available to you, but no, that wasn't. Now, as you all heard, with the new administration going in starting this January 21st, it's going to be more friendly, I believe, to the Affordable Care Act. So I think in the future with this administration, I think they're going to try to strengthen the program to make it easier for people to apply, to make it a little bit more affordable. And I think if something happens, they will open for a special enrollment. But currently the way it stands, the answer is no.
Here in the Rio Grande Valley, what are the providers? Who are the providers that are open?
Yeah, they're the biggest one is Blue Cross and Blue Shield, and they have
Mhm.
probably the biggest network. It is an HMO. They also have Ambetter by Superior, uh, and people that are on this call that have experience with Medicaid. Uh, Superior Healthcare is one of the big Medicaid um, Medicaid providers, and also Molina Healthcare. Molina Healthcare is another big one. It's a company out of California. So those are the only three that are part of the marketplace. Now you say, well, what happened to Humana? What happened to Aetna? All these other big ones. They participate in the group health insurance program, not under the marketplace, but under the group employers. So they chose not to participate in the marketplace. So I think that's one of the things that I'm looking forward to with this administration is that probably more providers will get into the program.
Do you think they will extend, because the Affordable Care Act is valid only until what year? 2022, I believe, or longer?
Well, no. It's legislation that was enacted in 2010. The marketplace actually started in 2014. Took 4 years for them to put it in place, and it is ongoing. So unless the Congress decides to kill it, then it goes away. But no, it is here to stay. Now remember, this is a blended program. This is not Medicare for all. This is not universal health care. This is health care that it is a combination of government assistance with private health insurance companies. So I think they're trying to, I think the ultimate goal is to probably put a public option out there that kind of has like a basic coverage, for like maybe hospitalization, catastrophic care. But then from there, they'll have other plans that are affordable for people that want to have lower deductibles and stuff like that.
Yes, on the tax perspective, as a tax professional, we've experienced a lot of delays on the refund. If you guys, please be reminded that you need to secure the 1095A.
Yes.
All right, the 1095A is need to be attached on your tax when you file your tax return. Otherwise, that will take, ideally it takes 21 days in the normal processing of tax refund. But if you forget, okay, remember, if you forget attaching your 1095A, that will double the waiting time. It could be 3 months, it could even be 4 months for you to get your refund. That's why, where can they get this 1095A?
Yes, that's an advantage of working with a certified agent is that if they helped you apply, then the agent can help you, or I can help you log into your marketplace, and it is there in your marketplace account. You can just download it and print it out. Simple as that. If you called in and you enroll on the phone with a marketplace agent, then they'll have to mail you the form. And that sometimes will take 5 to 6 weeks. So when you're working with an agent, you go into your health insurance marketplace account, and then you just in your messages you print out the notice, and it'll clearly say, whatever year you need. So and they keep a history of all your 1095As. So Christopher, this is good information for you and your tax preparers. If you have clients that have multiple years that haven't filed, and they need those in order um, to get their refund, they can log into their health insurance marketplace and print out those 1095As. Now, the marketplace, after 2 consecutive years of not filing that 1095A, will automatically, when you try to reapply, will not grant you the credit. So after 2 years, it will force you, if you want to continue to get your credit on the health insurance marketplace to help reduce the cost of your monthly premium, you need to settle up on your taxes.
There you go. Very well said. Guys, so if you don't have any idea whether you're enrolled with your insurance or not, this is the best time for your to get in touch with Mr. Lee Guerra and able for you to be updated. And because guys, insurance is very important. Like what on my case, I got to ER without having insurance. I ended up paying thousands of dollars of money, and that at this point you cannot afford to have this emergency taken out your cash reserve on your bank. That's why insurance really kick into play during rainy season. especially in time of this disaster. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Ligera. I really appreciate your time. I've been learning every single day, every single time that we are talking. For those of you, we posted the contact information. Again, if you would like to watch the replay, it will be uploaded. Of course, we have it here on our Facebook, but you can also find us on YouTube. By the way, just a plug in on the next Thursday, it's going to be December 17. We will have a case study on our Thursday live chat regarding the tips for the PPP loan. How do you do for bookkeeping and tax implications of this PPP? But you have to be part of our CARES Act or the EIDL PPP group. All right, Mr. Lee, thank you very much. Can you please provide your contact information before we go?
Yes, my name is Lee Guerra, and like I said, I'm a certified ACA health insurance agent. My phone number is area code 956-564-9048. Again, it's area code 956-564-9048. You can call or text me at that number, and my email address is lee.e.guerra@mwarep.org. Again, lee.e.guerra@mwarep.org. And thank you, Christopher, for this public service. And you're really doing a service to our community to help them educate themselves. And again, this presentation was intended for educational purposes.
There you go. Thank you guys for watching, because here in Waiko Tax, you deserve the max. Stay safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye.